What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is another rainy day in England and my name is still Pete, and yet another thing has happened with my Nintendo Switch which may well have happened with yours too. The next issue that I've run into, and a number of other people have also run into, but what you have to remember is obviously you get the vocal minority on the internet where the only people that say anything are the people that have problems, aka this video. Obviously, if you buy something and there's nothing wrong with it, you don't generally say something, but if you buy something and it breaks, you become a keyboard warrior. Well, this is somewhat like that, but not. I was using my Switch today. I've never dropped it. I've never even put it down rough, hard. I've never done anything to it apart from treat it like a baby. So much so that pretty much every time I use it, I'm checking over this thing to make sure it's still as beautiful as the day I bought it. And upon checking the device today, I found a crack. Now, this crack is not a large crack, but it starts with a tiny chip. And I will include a picture of my device, and then I'll show you some pictures of other people's devices with the exact same crack. And I don't mean similar crack or in the same place crack. I mean, you could not replicate this crack to be as accurately identical if you tried. So as you can see in the pictures, it starts with a tiny chip just by the power button, and then moves towards the top right hand screw if you're looking at the console from the back. As I said before, I have never dropped this console. I rarely drop anything that I have that cost me money. I'm stingy like that. I don't want to have to buy another one. I say stingy, that's pretty much how most of us are, unless you don't care about the money you have and you just throw stuff everywhere. But not me. I take care of my things and they don't break. So I can tell you with absolute certainty that this is definitely some kind of manufacturing error or forced issue by means of somebody maybe not putting the item together correctly, the parts or materials used, just the entire process together, but definitely not caused by me or for the most part by the other people reporting this issue too. There will of course be some people that did drop it and are jumping on the same situational bandwagon saying, hey, yeah, I've got a crack too. I mean, it's not in the same place, but yeah, it's caused by the same thing, definitely. Today, I called Nintendo UK support, obviously UK because I'm in the UK, and I spoke to them about it, and I asked them, and the particular person that I spoke to told me that I would need to send it in for them to check over the device, and at their discretion, choose whether it would cost me to replace, or if they would do it free of charge. Obviously, if they decided that it would cost money, then I wouldn't have to do that. I could say, no thank you, send it back to me. That's okay, I'll stick with it as it is. I then told the gentleman that I spoke to, give me a little time to think it over. I'm pretty sure what I'm going to do is book it in with you and send it to you, but I just need a few moments to decide what I want to do. Having put a bit of thought into it, I have decided that I'm going to send the device to Nintendo to see what they say and what they do for two reasons. One, because I don't want a crack on the back of my Switch system that I did not cause. And two, because I think it's quite helpful to understand how Nintendo is going about this situation. If you have a problem that you haven't caused, I do not feel you should have to pay for it. Same as me and same as anybody else. But if we don't have any experience with this issue and with Nintendo dealing with this particular issue, then we won't know how they deal with it. So we'll send it to them, we'll see what they say, and then we'll decide whether we want to get it fixed or not. We will, because I can't live with a crack on the back of my Switch. I am of course hoping that Nintendo will fix this for free, as I don't want to have to pay for something, as I said, that I did not cause. We then run into the next issue, which is that if they do fix it for free and they send it back, it's just a plastic bag. So what happens if this exact same thing happens again? Because there's no reason to say it wouldn't. I guess that's a bridge we will have to cross when we get to it. If I missed anything in this video, or if there's anything you want to ask me, just ask and I'll reply in the comments. Thanks for watching.